Hello everyone, Commander Shepard here. First off, I owe you all an apology for the radio silence these past 9 months. Turns out, running a YouTube channel isn't so easy when you're also trying to keep up with Alliance Navy duties, even post-Reaper invasion. And, well, my editor decided to take some well-deserved shore leave. Now, about that fighting game tier list video with Snake and Johnny Cage we teased a while back, it's still on hold. Believe it or not, Johnny's been tied up reprising his role for Mortal Kombat 1. Another reboot, just 3 games in? And Johnny having to de-age significantly for the role. It's all a bit over my head, but I digress. Despite these delays, I didn't want to leave you all hanging. So, Wesker and I put our heads together and set up something special. A Smash Melee tournament, right here on our server. We've been planning this for months and reached out to some incredible people to join us. I want to extend a huge thank you to all of you who've stuck with us from the start. Your support means the galaxy to me. We're committed to keeping the wait times between uploads much shorter from now on. I hope you enjoy what we've put together for you today. This is Commander Shepard, signing off. Welcome everyone to our first ever intergalactic Smash Melee tournament. I'm your host, Commander Shepard, and alongside me is none other than Albert Wesker. Today we've got some of the fiercest competitors from across multiple universes ready to battle it out.
Thank you, Shepard. It's a pleasure to co-host this event. Let's see if our contestants are as skilled in combat here as they are in their own worlds.
And kicking things off, we have a showdown between Master Chief and 2B. Chief will be taking on the mantle of Fox today. Quick, agile, and not unlike his own combat style back in Halo.
Indeed, and 2B will be represented by Roy. Her precision with a blade should make this an interesting matchup against the speed and agility of Fox.
Players are gearing up, and the stage is set at Final Destination. No items, just pure skill and quick reflexes. It's the perfect place to prove who's the best of the best.
Or in your terms, Shepard, a chance to see who's the real big gun of the tournament. Though I must admit, organizing this event was a refreshing break from my usual pursuits.
That's one way to put it. We're all about second chances, even if it means putting aside galaxy-sized threats for a good old-fashioned brawl.
Let's not keep our viewers waiting any longer.
Master Chief, 2B, take your positions. Let the tournament begin.
Good to see you, 2B. Ready to put your skills to the test?
I am less familiar with this form of combat, but I am eager to see how I adapt.
You're picking this up fast, but let's see if you can keep up with this. That's one down. You'll need to tighten your defense.
Understood. Adjusting tactics now. An unfortunate miscalculation, Chief.
Let's call that a strategic reset. Back in control. Nice attempts, but it's going to take more than that to edge me out. Good match, 2B. You've got a sharp learning curve, but today the field was mine.
Indeed. I have gathered much data from this encounter. Congratulations on your victory.
All right, folks. Up next, we have two heroes who aren't strangers to facing down the apocalypse, but today, they're clashing over something a little less world-ending.
Our next match features Chris Redfield, known not only for his unique approach to conflict resolution, but also for his exorbitant spending on fast food. Frankly, it's miraculous he's still fit for any sort of combat.
Chris will be up against Frank West, a seasoned photojournalist who's covered wars, you know.
Between you and me, and everyone watching, I wouldn't be too upset to see Chris take a tumble today. His antics are a drain on resources better spent on more constructive endeavors.
Well, he does bring a certain charisma to the field. And let's not forget, this is all in good fun. May the best man win.
Frank, listen. You gotta do it, man. For the sake of humanity, the bloodline must continue. We need more Redfields. I'm talking virility. I'm talking dominance. You, my sister. Tonight.
What the actual fuck is wrong with you? You weren't like this when we were billing together for MVC.
He's always been like this, West. He just suppresses the crazy during crossovers.
Don't act like I'm not spitting facts. You got prime sperm, Frank. I can smell it.
Jesus fucking Christ! I'm putting you in the dirt for that freak show. How's that for bloodline continuation, dipshit?
Not bad, but you just activated my boulder.
Please don't elaborate.
It's the size of a watermelon and twice as hard. You ever see a man swing a third leg like a morning star?
I swear to God, if I hear the word vein, I'm ending the call.
Fucking loser!
Shut the fuck up! I'm locking in now!
Hurt me more, Daddy West. All right, GG. Now where the hell's my peanut buster?
Chris, shut the fuck up.
Up next in our second round, we have an intriguing matchup. Legion versus Master Chief. Now, Legion is something of a gaming aficionado. Don't let his synthetic nature fool you. He's got some serious skills.
Shepard, are you certain we can trust a synthetic known for less recreational activities?
Legion is different, Wesker. He's not just any Geth, he's my friend and a valuable ally. He's here to compete just like everyone else.
Very well, Shepard. If you vouch for him, I'll withhold my judgment. Let's see how this friend of yours manages against one of the finest soldiers in the galaxy.
All right, viewers, get ready. This match promises to be a highlight of today's tournament. Legion Master Chief, let the best fighter win.
Not every day I fight an AI with better ping than me.
Not every day we engage a Spartan with cortical latency below 5 milliseconds. This will be informative. Adaptation is required. Victory is secondary to data collection. Victory is preferable, however.
Well played. Let's see if you can finish a fight too. precise, cold even.
We lack heat. This is literal, but noted. Reaction time, 0.36 seconds. Suboptimal. You exhibit stubbornness, organic tenacity, intriguing.
I've survived worse than you in my sleep. That's one.
Statistical outlier, correcting for it. Convergence of factors complete. Offensive protocols optimized.
I've got a few protocols of my own. Two. Let's finish it.
Pressure applied. Neural latency tested. Transferring aggression laterally.
You'll need more than fireworks.
Then allow us to recalculate. Checkmate. We conclude the Spartan exhibits tenacity and poor stage awareness.
Good match. Next time I'll bring Cortana.
All right, everyone. Coming up next, we've got a matchup that honestly feels like the universe is playing a prank on us.
Of all possible combinations, you somehow managed to pit Raiden against Senator Armstrong.
I swear that wasn't intentional. The bracket shuffled itself. But the moment I saw it, I thought, yeah, of course.
Two men who have already attempted to kill each other, now settling it in a party-fighting game from 2001.
History really does repeat itself. All right, folks, buckle up. If you've ever wanted to see unresolved political trauma resolved with wave dashing, this one's for you.
Try not to blink. Someone is going to explode off-screen.
Raiden versus Armstrong. Let's get into it.
Well, if it isn't Sussy Jack, didn't expect to see you in this kind of battlefield.
This isn't a battlefield. Don't think I've forgotten what you are, Senator.
Relax, kid. Today it's just inputs and hitboxes. Even a man like me gets to unwind.
Then you picked the wrong character.
Heh. You mean this guy? Slow, heavy, outclassed by the golden boys at the top of your precious tier lists?
Yeah, bottom of the barrel. Kind of on brand for you.
That's exactly why I picked him. No buffs or handouts, just raw power against a rigged system. If I win with the worst, what does that say about the rest of you?
That you're still obsessed with proving a point no one asked for.
Careful, Jack. Footing's important. You taught me that. Not bad for a low tier, huh?
Fine. You want me to take this seriously? I can do that.
Look at that! You want to outplay me with honest neutral? Kid, I am the dishonest matchup.
You wanted pressure? How's this?
Now we're talking! Almost lost that stock, Jack.
I'm not your toy to prove a point with.
You say that? but the results look exactly the same. Face it, Jack. I could 3-stock you right here.
Fine. No more holding back.
There we go. That killer instinct. That's the Jack the Ripper I know.
Call it what you want. You're going down.
Damn.
First knock. Second.
You are not going to hit me with that.
And here I thought you'd give me a tougher time.
Next time, I'm counterpicking.
Good. I'll still be here.
Okay. So, normally this is where we just smoothly transition into the next match, maybe crack a joke or two and keep the pace going.
But Raiden just got 3-stocked by Armstrong, using Ganondorf. And not even with subtlety. He got styled on. Armstrong did everything but read him the Constitution mid-match.
Honestly, I'm not ruling out that he did. Anyway, up next, Frank, fresh off surviving his match with Chris, is squaring off against the one, the only, Johnny Cage.
Perfect. From a deranged, boulder-obsessed lunatic to Hollywood's most punchable ego.
You think Frank's still rattled from that last match?
If he isn't, he should be. And if he wants to survive this next round, he'd better lock in fast. So place your bets, everyone. Let's go.
Look at us. News guy versus movie star. Real rags versus riches stuff. You ready for your close-up, old man?
I've covered wars, you know. This barely counts as B-roll.
Yeah, I've seen your reels. Zombies, Maul, the whole shtick. I've also seen your later reels. Less iconic horror, more direct to streaming.
Oh, we're starting there. I just had to put up with a roided-out freak talking about his boulder for an entire match. You're practically a spa day.
That dude needs therapy and maybe a court order.
So what's it like? Go from getting your spine ripped out on the regular to playing Smash for a YouTube channel run by a space marine?
Honestly, less blood, more brand deals. I call that character development. Boom! That's one. This is what we in the biz call a career low point, Frankie.
Okay, now you pissed me off.
Wow, okay, this is getting vertical. I did not sign up for a frequent flyer program.
Should have bought the travel insurance. Say cheese!
See, this is why people tune in. Two washed-up icons doing things they're definitely too old for.
Speak for yourself. You know, for a big movie star, your fundamentals are pretty honest.
I saved the dishonest stuff for contract negotiations, pal.
Could have fooled me. You're talking a lot for somebody who's one stock from getting clipped by a guy in pink.
Hey, real men wear pastel, and sunglasses indoors. That's showbiz. 2-1, baby. You're bleeding viewers and stocks.
At least my franchise didn't need 50 retcons to stay interesting.
Yeah, it just needed one bad sequel to kill it.
You're really not letting that go, huh?
Absolutely not. Whoa, you're really camping me out here? That's dirty.
This from the guy who brings up Dead Rising 4 mid-match?
That's just emotional edge guarding. Totally different category.
Here's mine.
All right, Frank. Last stock, last act. Time for the hero to stick the landing.
You trying to humiliate me on camera?
Yes, absolutely. That's the content, Frank.
If I go down, I'm dragging you straight through the mud with me. Oh, come on! That should have killed you!
Main character privileges.
You're not even the main character anymore!
Tell that to these hands. And that's a wrap. Stunt double not required.
You're insufferable!
Johnny Cage survives, and Frank? Still more composed than after the Chris incident. We call that progress.
Therapy through violence. Truly, this tournament delivers.
Speaking of unlikely matchups, our next fight features one of Earth's most brilliant minds against one of Italy's most lethal.
Gordon Freeman versus Ezio Auditore.
Gordon, of course, maintaining his usual vocal silence.
A man of few words, or rather, none. Let's hope Ezio doesn't mistake that for weakness. Let's begin.
A shame, Dr. Freeman. So brilliant, yet not a word to say. quiet one, but not a passive one. I respect that. You fight like a soldier. You would have made a fine assassin. If only you believed in anything. You can't kill what you can't catch.
Ezio's right. He can't be caught. He just keeps getting launched.
I'm honestly surprised how expressive Gordon is with just a master sword and a death glare.
Fine, no more dancing then.
That was dancing?
Enough. You've got strength, Doctor, but not all things are solved with brute force.
This is where it starts to get dangerous.
Ezio's starting to run out of flourishes. Wait, he's switching back? Now? Why? Why would he do that?
Sometimes the old ways are best. A magician's trick, not a killer's blade. Besides, perhaps you'll hesitate before striking a princess, Freeman.
Ezio, he's literally bludgeoned interdimensional gods to death. He's not hesitating.
Let's finish this as warriors. You fight like a shadow, Freeman. Perhaps too much like me.
We move into the semifinals. The bracket is narrowing, the competition's heating up, and, we've arrived at this matchup.
Legion versus Senator Armstrong. A hyper-intelligent Geth platform composed of over 1,000 specialized AI runtimes, facing off against a nano-infused warlord who gave an entire generation trust issues about memes. You couldn't make this up, and if you did, no one would believe it.
This is going to be one hell of a style clash.
Let's see if raw muscle can override machine learning.
Strap in, everyone. The semifinals begin now.
You remind me of the good old days. Metal Gears, AI cores.
Clarification. This unit is not a Metal Gear. This unit is a mobile Geth platform. Your comparison is inaccurate.
Still. You ever think about what you could be if you didn't have a leash on you, son?
This unit does not have a leash. This unit has purpose.
Purpose is just ideology with better branding. You want purpose? I can give you purpose. A world run by the strong. No compromise, no pity, no politicians with soft hands deciding who lives and
This unit calculates a 92% probability that you are attempting persuasion. This attempt will fail.
That's so? We'll see. Ah, shit.
Error. Overcommitment.
Okay, no, that was nothing. That was fucking nothing.
Emotional instability detected.
Don't diagnose me, Toaster. Come on, get back up here so I can put you down properly.
Query is properly defined as with theatrical aggression.
Properly means you don't get to leave. That's right, you feel that? That's power.
This unit felt knockback, not ideology.
You know, Shepard's a hero. I'll give him that, but he's still playing the same old game of patching holes in a sinking ship.
Shepard Commander is preventing extinction.
Yeah? By dragging the weak along until they die anyway. You want a future for your Geth? A real one? You need strength. Rule by force. That's how you survive.
The Geth survived because we adapted, cooperated, and chose our own path, not because we bullied weaker beings.
Okay.
Stock removal successful.
Yeah, I noticed. God damn you! That's it! Stop thinking and start hurting!
This unit does both.
All right, fuck it! Enough talk! You want to stand for something? Stand for this! Belief doesn't mean shit if it can't win. Like that! And that! Come on! Stop running! Mother... There, stay down!
Damage sustained. Function intact.
No, not like this!
Your ideology is inefficient.
Enjoy the win. The world's still gonna belong to people like me.
Counterpoint. You just lost to a Geth playing Samus.
Fuck you!
That's my squad mate.
I'll admit it. The machine earned that.
But we're not done yet, because our next semifinal is Johnny Cage versus Gordon Freeman. Johnny's loud, flashy, and thinks footsies are something you do on a date. Gordon has not said a single word this entire tournament.
You know he's still got the crowbar holstered somewhere, just in case.
Well, let's see who comes out on top. Let's finish the bracket.
Freeman, buddy, blink twice if you're mad I have more personality than you. Yep, dead-eyed.
Johnny, he's been mute for 20 years. You're not gonna get a reaction.
Oh, I'll get one. He's gonna feel my reaction in his ribcage. There we go. Okay, we're playing now. You ever smile? Like, ever? Do you have any hobbies besides violent silence? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. He's a psycho.
That was almost your stock right there.
Honestly, it should have been.
Yeah, thanks for the support, guys. Relax, I've got this. I do not got this. Welcome back to the Johnny Cage Show. You know what, Shepard? I think I figured him out.
Oh yeah?
He's one of those guys who doesn't talk because he's afraid if he opens his mouth, everyone will realize he's a nerd.
He has a doctorate.
Exactly! Yes, got you! Okay. He's doing the thing again. He's doing the quiet murder thing. Let me breathe, man! Alright, okay. He's not messing around. Yes, that's it. This is the Falcon I signed up for. Alright, enough games. I'm ending this with style. I'm about to give you the hop. No! That was just me taking the high road.
And here we are, folks. After a gauntlet of upsets, it all comes down to this.
The final match. Legion versus Gordon Freeman.
Gordon's been all business, but Legion's processed every opponent like raw input, learning, adapting, evolving. But, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but this might be his hardest read yet.
And let's not forget, Gordon just put Johnny Cage in the dirt. If he can handle him, What's a Gestalt intelligence to him?
It's brain versus brains. This is it, the final bout. Let's see who takes home the gold.
Observation. Subject Gordon Freeman exhibits immediate aggression. No verbal warning, only action. Damage threshold rising. Countermeasure applied. This unit will match your aggression. Trajectory compromised. Adjusting vector. Conclusion. We are outmatched in close quarters. Recalibrating. Stock lost. Data gain. New objective. Limit Freeman's close-range engagements. Stock count equalized. Pressure increasing. Initiating evasive routines. Vector misalignment. Priority update. Victory required. Tournament outcome will be recorded aboard the Normandy.
Legion, this isn't an official mission report.
It is now, Shepard, Commander. Warning. Structural integrity decreasing. Persistence required. Final sequence initiated. Probability of success increasing. Result. Acceptable. Gordon Freeman has proven to be a worthy finalist. This unit experienced optimal challenge.
And there you have it. Gordon Freeman is your Smash Melee Tournament champion.
Utterly merciless. He dismantled every opponent put in front of him.
Gordon, congratulations. You've officially earned bragging rights on the server, and probably a permanent ban from friendly matches. Thanks to everyone who participated, and everyone who stuck around to watch. This has been a blast.
What the hell is that?
Stand by, we're losing signal.
So, the big brains finally picked a winner. A mute geek and a bunch of machine runtimes cheering him on. Name's Frank Horrigan, United States Secret Service, last and only. I held this smash crown before any of you lab rats started pressing buttons, and I don't plan on handing it over. Hear me, Freeman. You scraped a win, but I've put down bigger, nastier mutts than that when your granddaddy was still sucking air. So here's the deal. You pick up Link one more time, step back on this stage, and try your luck while the rest of these audience mutants pray the reactor in my suit doesn't level the server before I plant you in the blast zone. Time for talking's over. You're not going anywhere, except down. You don't know what a real champion looks like. You're looking at him. You know why I took this game, Freeman? Enclave pulled a busted crate off some pre-war shack. Little purple box, 2 controllers, some nerd scribbled melee on a disc. Intel said, it's fast, good for reaction drills. So while the lab coats were cooking up new plagues, I was in the barracks, breaking recruits' fingers over this same damn character select screen. You putting your back into it now. Good. Hate a coward's fight. Okay, you drew blood. Gotcha. This is how we did it back home. Hold them down, turn up the heat, and don't stop till they stop moving. There we go. You just joined a very long list of things I've flattened, Freeman. You're reminding me of the last kid who thought he'd save the wasteland. Same quiet look, same stupid resolve. You know what happened to him? Took a whole oil rig with me trying to put him down. Didn't stop me from trying. You're kidding me. I lose a stock because of a little tap? Not this time. Talk to me, Freeman. Say something. Give me a reason to care which way I break you. You slippery little freak. That's it. You're done. I don't care what universe this is. Everything ends the same way. Under my bow. You think you won something here? You and your mutie-loving friends didn't do anything but sign your own death warrants. While you were patting yourself on the back, I slipped a little surprise into this cute little Normandy server of yours. Call it a self-destruct. Digital reactor. Real pretty meltdown. In a few seconds, this whole server's gonna go up in a nice big mushroom cloud send-off. All your clips gone. Ashes in the wind, just like the wastes.
Keela, you leave the ship alone for one evening, and of course someone tries to detonate the Discord. Shepard, we've got your signal fully back online. Legion and I traced the intrusion path, quarantined it, and Edie is feeding me the origin coordinates now.
Confirmed. I have localized Horrigan's access point to a specific bunker grid in his originating timeline. Uplink severed. He will not be able to access the Normandy server again without significant effort.
And if he tries, he's going to find a lot more than just a smash match waiting for him.
Tali, Legion, Edie. Seriously, thank you. That could have been a real mess.
It was an interesting exercise in intrusion containment. I have added Enclave extremists to our list of likely threat archetypes.
You owe me a calibration session for this, Shepard. And new heat sinks. This trace got hot.
You got it. Drinks and hardware. On me. Okay. So, apologies for the uninvited guest and his attempt to nuke the Normandy Discord server.
Yes, truly a grave crime. Attempted genocide of pinned messages.
He almost wiped our entire backlog of VODs, pinned frame data docs, and the channel where Joker posts cursed memes. That's basically a war crime. Not to mention the whole Enclave heavy enforcer, mass murder, probably tried to glass at least 3 continents thing, but mainly the Discord.
Of course, priorities.
In any case, we're going to arrange something for Mr. Horrigan later. Nothing you all need to worry about. Just routine follow-up. Gordon Freeman, congratulations. Not only did you win the tournament, you also took down the so-called champion, the Enclave dragged in here, fair and square. To everyone who stuck around, thank you. This channel's not dead. Far from it. Once we're done mopping up what's left of that Enclave bunker, expect more content. Until then, stay safe. This is Commander Shepard, signing off.